Welcome back to our channel. These are Simple Things, and it's me, Tanina, coming to you with a BBL video. Yes, it is almost time for me to jump on a plane because my surgery is about 2 weeks away. I figured that I better get with you guys about what's been going on. I know it's been a minute since I talked about the surgery, but it is still going on and it's almost time. So let's get into it. First I figured we should talk about my experience so far. I don't know if I've mentioned it in my previous videos, but I have decided to use Mia Aesthetics in Miami, Florida. In Miami, Florida, to have my procedure done. My surgeon is Dr. Gray. Dr. Gray has been doing this for a very long time. He's board certified, and I'm excited and I'm nervous about all of it, and I'm ready to see what comes of all of it. So I chose Dr. Gray simply because I was just interested in going to Mia Aesthetics to begin with, because I had been doing a lot of research and I had been seeing some of the girls talking about it, and so I went, and at first everybody was talking about Dr. Alvarez. He does great work, but I don't know. I'm like I've always said, I'm a little more of the mature doll, you know, so I'm a little older, and I'm doing this pretty much as a gift to myself for my 40th birthday. And so because of that, I don't necessarily want the vixen look. Not to say that Dr. Alvarez doesn't do other looks, but a lot of his dolls have that vixen look, to which that is not what I am interested in, but there's nothing wrong with that. But Dr. Gray, I started looking at his work, and it was new to me, aesthetic at the time, and I kind of liked his work. And he was an older gentleman, and I don't know, but something about him just made me say, I think that this is the guy. And so I talked to my husband about it, and he was just like, yeah, out of all of the people listed here, he just seemed like somebody's daddy. I don't know. And I liked his work. And so this is why I chose him. Anyway, so far the process with Mia, well, up until now, the process with Mia had been pretty seamless. I contacted them to do an over the phone consultation. I let them know my height, my weight. I had to take pictures and send them in. That was pretty much it. And it was like, well, yeah, you seem to be like, you would be a good candidate. It was just basically on from there. Like, okay, well, we need you to do this and sign this, and this will be the cost, and this, you know, this is what we offer. So I just pretty much did everything that they asked me to do in a timely manner. I had saved money to be able to just kind of pay. So that's what I did. And I don't know, I guess I paid it maybe like in a few increments, and then after that I was just done paying. Like, I paid it off early on. What I got was the Brazilian butt lift with lipo 360. So they basically lipo about 12 areas of your front and your back. They basically contour your bottom with it. So, you know, if you need hips, lats, projection in your buttocks area, they move that fat, they transfer it there. But they also offer where you can, other areas for about $400 an area. So if you wanted to take some fat from your arms, you could. If you wanted to take a little from your jawline, you could, to which, why not? So I just went ahead and said, okay, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and do the arm. In my opinion, there's no purpose in getting it if you're just gonna have a Coke bottle frame, and then, you know, you still have like He-Man arms, like it, but you know, so I have big arms. I've always had bigger arms, even when I was a smaller girl. So I knew that, okay, if you guys are offering this for this much money, then I'm gonna go ahead because I have the means to do so. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the BBL, I'm getting on lipo, and I'm going to get my chin, jawline, like nervous, excited. But all of that is done and it's paid off. It's been paid off for a while. Now all I've really been doing is waiting, and everything was seamless. But I will say, once we got up to the lab part, I started to hit a few hiccups with the lab department because they didn't have my labs when I turned them in the first time. So I faxed them over. I didn't, but my doctor faxed them over. They did not have it the first time, so I had to ask my doctor to fax them over again. So that was like, okay, not a big deal, but fine. And then I heard nothing back. So they had my labs for however many weeks, and I still had not heard anything from my lab coordinator. And I just thought that was odd because it was getting so close to surgery. So I just kept calling. I kept calling, and I was like, well, I need to talk to somebody. Like if my, I'm not gonna say any names, but if my lab coordinator is not available, then another lab coordinator needs to be able to read over my stuff, make sure that I have everything I need, because if there's something else that I need to do, I want to have enough time to be able to get it completed so that I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off when it's time for me to jump on the plane. So first I was calling and I was kind of getting the run around, and like you only have like 2 or 3 times to tell me some of the same things. So I realized, okay, you reading something off of paper. I don't want to hear this anymore. I need to be able to speak to somebody else because I need to be able to know what I need to do, because either way it goes, y'all are still going to be looking for me to have my stuff completed by a certain time, or y'all going to try to say that I'm not going to be able to have surgery, to which it wouldn't be my fault. It would be your fault, but you're going to make it seem like it's my fault because we're almost to the deadline. Not me, not today. So what I did was, after that last time, I told the guy I wasn't going for that. I need to talk to somebody. Finally, somebody from the lab department was able to talk with me, and he said, well, I'm not your lab coordinator. However, I can look over your things and let you know what I see. Great, all I need. So he does that. And then he says, well, from what I can see, everything looks good. However, I see that you had a history of asthma. Okay, I had asthma as a child. You know, maybe a little bit during my first pregnancy, sure. Okay, well, because you had asthma, you know, you're going to have to turn in either a chest x-ray or, you know, have something from your primary care physician saying that you're not currently under the treatment for asthma-related illness. Okay, well, why y'all didn't check that off the first time when y'all gave me all of them paperwork to get all them labs done? Because I could have got that done, whoop, been done with it, and we didn't have anything to worry about because it could have been turned in with all the first stuff. Y'all didn't say nothing about a history of asthma. I'm not being, sir, fine. I said, sir, okay. So basically I need to have a chest x-ray sent, or I can have a letter from my primary care physician basically on letterhead stating that I'm not currently being treated for asthma, nor have I been in years. Correct. Okay, are you sure? I said, are you sure that there's nothing else that I need to do? From what I can see, okay, cool. I could do that. So I get on my homework. I get in my chart with my doctor, and my doctor is cool. So I'm like, hey, girl, they saying that I need this now. You know, if you don't mind, can you put together a letter stating XYZ, because they need to know XYZ. Boom. My doctor finishes the letter that same day. She faxes it over the next morning. They have it. Okay, I don't hear anything back the following day. So I said, well, let me call them again because they say they need that. Now, I know she faxed it because she confirmed that she faxed it. Let me make sure. So I called them and they say, okay, well, your lab coordinator is not available at the moment, but she should be able to give you a call back within 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes to an hour. I said, okay, so that means if I don't get a call within, I guess, the next hour, I should be calling y'all back. So the guy on the phone is like, yes, because either way, whether he said yes or no, I was going to be calling back because ain't nobody got time. I'm too old for this. I can't do that. I just need you to be able to tell me what I need to do, and I'll do it. But I can't do the runaround. I can't do it. I can't do it. So luckily, she called me, and she called me, I guess, within that hour. And she says, hey, I got your facts from your primary care physician. And I sent them to Dr. Gray. However, you know, he stated that it's me a protocol for you to have an actual chest x-ray. Ma'am, that's not what Buddy told me yesterday. That's not what he said. He said either a chest x-ray or I could do a letter from my primary care physician. That's a choice. I chose the letter. So now you're telling me that I have to go and get the actual x-ray, chest x-ray done to send to you. And then on top of that, she says, and I don't know where you go in Atlanta to do that. I mean, I know what we have down here and I know what it's called, but I don't know where you go in Atlanta. So, you know, you probably just have to look up a place, and I'm going to fax you over I'm going to email you over the orders now. And if you get that sent to us, I will need it. The latest will be next Thursday, since your surgery is like 2 weeks out. Okay, so y'all late getting back to me. Y'all giving me the runaround, and then you gonna try to tell me the latest I can send you something? And y'all sending on all my money. Oh, okay, this is what we doing. Okay. They don't know me. They don't know me. It's obvious. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go get this chest x-ray tomorrow, and it will be to your office tomorrow. Because I knew all I had to do was run up to the urgent care. Did I want to go to the urgent care and spend more money for a copay and then pay for the labs out of my pocket? No, I didn't want to do that. But at this point, I'm on a plane. I'm coming regardless of whatever it is that y'all say. So I'm gonna go get y'all chest x-rays. I'm gonna get them faxed. But then I'm also asked for a copy because I know I see how y'all do now. So when you run up and tell me that you can't find or you can't put your hand on, I'm gonna say, oh no, see, because here you go right here. Okay, and I went at this time on this date. So if you don't have the copy here, you can have mine. Or would you like me to call? Because I can call to speak with somebody at the front desk right now. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I'm not one of these. I'm not a teenager right out of high school. I'm not. Listen, I got a family and children, and I'm grown. So I'm not gonna do this with y'all. Because if you ain't got it, I'm gonna have what you need when I get there off the plane, because I'm coming regardless. So y'all gonna have to figure something out. So needless to say, those chest x-rays are done. They are faxed, and I have the copy. I already emailed her, and I have a copy of my own. And at some point next week, I'm looking for my congratulations, you are cleared for surgery, because if I don't get it, all these niceties, they're just gonna be over, because it's just, at this point, it's ridiculous to me, because it's just not this hard. It's not this hard. But anyway, other than that, I have not had any ill experiences. The ladies before I got to the lab coordinator have been spot on. I don't have anything negative to say. But I'm gonna, of course, keep you guys updated on what happens when I get there and all of that, because don't give me the runaround. Don't give me the runaround. So we are set to leave on November the 4th. Our flight is about 9 something. So I imagine that we will leave the airport and go straight to pre-op to kind of get, this weight and stuff. They're gonna look at the weight and the BMI and all that kind of stuff like that, to which I have been working to get my BMI to the 34. I'm steady at 34. I would like to probably try to lose at least 3 more pounds before I go. We will see what happens, but either way, I'm on the plane and I intend to have the surgery. So yeah, I worked to get to I'm at a 34 BMI now. I'm sure insert some before pictures somewhere in this video, if not right now. but just so you can see my starting point. Everything else is squared away. The Airbnb is squared away. That was squared away in the beginning too. Everything is paid for. I'm going to use Massages by Ari. I'm going to have her for about 5 days, or 5 massages I paid for. And so that was pretty seamless. I just kind of hit her up on Instagram, and it was, you know, that was seamless too. She seems really nice. So I'm just excited to meet her or her staff or whatever. That is who I will be using for my lymphatic drainage massages. I have my husband coming with me, of course, my sister, and I believe my sister's friend. So I have, you know, my people coming with me to see about me. I looked into getting an overnight nurse or just a nurse for a few hours, and they're expensive. And I have an aunt that's a nurse that really thinks that I should have a nurse, and I really want to have one, at least like right after surgery. However, they're expensive, and I just got to see how I feel when I get down there. If there's one available, if I can call, if I need to, then I will. But I really just trust that my husband and my sister can take care of me while I'm there. And I've had enough surgeries, I feel like, to know that if something ain't right, now we got to go on. We got to go on. We got to get to the hospital, or, you know. But I'm just prayerful, and I'm just really prayerful that everything goes seamless and is planned. I just have positive thoughts. Of course, it's nervous. Anytime you have surgery, it's nervous. I've never had a cosmetic surgery. Even when I had my breast reduction, it was not for cosmetic purposes. It was literally because I was having back issues, and you know, and it was necessary. So this is the first cosmetic surgery that I will be having. I've already talked to my children about it. Didn't tell them exactly what it was, but I did say that I will be having the procedure done, and it's for mommy. And so it was like, okay, girl, you know. They didn't say that, but they were like, okay. So they are aware, and I don't know. I'm just sitting here. I think at this point, just getting prepared. You know, I have one more full week of work coming up tomorrow, and I will be, you know, just getting my office and everything prepared. You know, they know I'm going to be out for about a month, so I'm just going to work up until I work all of next week, and then the Tuesday I'm off, and then we'll be on the plane Wednesday, and surgery is Thursday. So everything is pretty much going into order. I can show you guys some of the things that I got. I mean, I put some of the things out here to show you what I will be using. Some of the things are, some of them just not. I'll just tell you what it is, and you know. And I don't think I talked about pricing. I did not talk about pricing. Okay, so I'll talk about that a little bit because I know people want to know how much things cost and all that. And I don't mind sharing because, like I said, I save my money to be able to do this, and, you know, also do other things that I plan to do. So I just kind of don't mind sharing because I know people want to know. Now, these are the prices when I first looked into it, which was, it's been months ago. I don't think, it hasn't been a full year, but it's been months ago when I first looked into Dr. Gray. So Dr. Gray, when I looked, his BBL surgery was $4,700. So $4,700 for the surgery itself. Now, remember I stated that you could add parts of your body for $400. So I got both arms done, and well, I'm getting both arms done, which is $400 a piece. It's $800 more, and then I'm getting my chin and jawline done. So that's another $400. So that's $1,200 more. So $4,700 plus $1,200. So you just do the math, and that was still a lot cheaper than Alvarez, Mejio, you know, some of the other ones that had been there for a while and have a big name, you know. So I was like, okay, well, I can get everything done and still come under those prices. and I like Dr. Gray's work, so it was just a winner for me. It was a no-brainer. And then massages by Ari, the 5 days. She's going to come. I think that ended up being like $500 something. But that's for the entire time that she's going to come and visit me. So again, if you save for these things, or if you want to use income tax, or you just, you know, then do what you do. You know what I mean? As long as you're able to pay bills or whatever, you'll take care of your home at the same time, and you can save and do the things you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you, well, why would you spend your money on that? You spend your money on that because you want to spend your money on that, and it's your business. It's your business. I digress. So that was about $500 something. I don't remember the exact, but I know it was 500 something for my massages. And then the Airbnb, we're going to be there from Wednesday through the following Tuesday. And so the Airbnb was like $900 even. That was for somewhere for us to stay. It's a really nice Airbnb. You know, it's cozy. It's not huge, but it's enough for me, my husband, my sister, and her friend. And it has a washer and dryer, which I really thought was cool because I need to be able to wash my paha and all of that when I'm in there. And it had a king size bed, and I need some space. But anyway, I'll show you all of that when we get down to Miami. But yeah, so that was $900. And then I got, you know, some of the things that I got from Amazon. So some of the things that I just was not going to get from Me Aesthetic, I just chose to get off of Amazon because I felt like it might be more economical in the long run. And I can show you some of those things now. So, I will say that all of this stuff was probably $200 something, like added up. Like I didn't get it all at one time, but like as time went on, it was just like, get this, get that. So it was, I would say this is probably about altogether $2 something. And some of the stuff I was able to just kind of like get from work, or I just had, or you know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm not gonna spend money on something if I don't have to, and I just have it right there. I'm just gonna, anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna get started on some of the items. So, okay, I got some things that kind of just lounging. So these are just kind of like long t-shirts. These just, you know, this long t-shirts. I probably have these on with my compression socks. But I got like a maroon one, a burgundy, and I got like a black one of the same long t-shirts. And then I got this because it just looked real comfortable. It had a little pocket on it. And I swear, y'all, it is like your grandmama house coat, because it really just is your grandmama house coat. But and it got the little like, y'all, don't judge me. Don't judge me, because y'all know y'all to be comfortable in this too, and ain't nobody gonna see it but my boo, and he don't care. So, but anyway, those are just a few of the things that I got. And then I have a robe that I always had that I probably just take down there because you probably just need a robe. I got things to dress the bed, of course, because I don't want to mess up them good people's stuff, and I don't have no money to pay for their stuff. So I got some of the disposable underpads. People say Chuck pads. I don't know. I guess Chuck's is a brand, but the disposable underpads for the medical pads that you put on the bed. And then I got like a king size. I'm gonna hold all that up. You know what a mattress, what a sheet look like. So I got a plastic shower curtain. I have a king size sheet for the bed. And I got some pillowcases just in case. I just don't want to mess up the people's stuff. So I have all of the stuff for the bed. And then, like I said, my compression socks. I got a few of the black kind, you know, and they come all the way up your legs. So I got some of those. Although, you know, I feel like Mia just puts you on theirs regardless. I'm not gonna pay for theirs, but I feel like they just put you on their compression socks, which I don't care. Give me your compression socks, but if not, I got my own. Here they go. I already got like these foams, and I got the backboard. And again, I got this brand. It does not even matter, simply because I don't know the brand. I got it because it was reasonably priced on Amazon, and I knew I needed it, and so I got it. And then the ad board, which was also on Amazon. And I'm sorry that I'm like popping when I'm talking, but when I get to going, I just can't stop. So y'all bear with me, okay? That's a little bit of my Decatur coming out. You'll be okay. So I also have my arm compression garment that I got off of Amazon. So I'm not gonna be getting that from Mia. I'm gonna be wearing my own, and I got the kind that hooks in the front. So I guess I'll be walking around with this with my faja on. Now the fajas I will get from Mia because I just think I should. I don't know why, but I do plan on purchasing my stage 1 and stage 2 faja from Mia when we get there. And that'll be the only thing that I'll be purchasing, because I ain't buying nothing else from them. They done got all my money, so the monies that I intend to give them after they get the money for these fajas, they're not getting anything else. I said what I said. So I got one of these here chin compression garments, and I'm not going through the trouble of showing y'all how this look. And I don't know how my hair is gonna do with this. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my hair, because I need it to be out of the way. Because I know I'm gonna have like stuff all on, you know, and it get caught on Velcro and all of that kind of good stuff. So I'm gonna need to get it done, but I'm gonna need to have it like out of my way. I'll figure that part out too. But anyway, that's my chin compression garments. I got me some good old slides, black slides. Like I already had some black slides, but my dog chewed up on my slides, and she had to get a popping. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, Peter, or anybody else that don't think that you need to, you know, give a little popping, but she had to get that because ain't nobody tell her to go in my room and chew up my shoes. Ain't me mad. Okay, so what else we got? I got some Depends, and I think the Depends are just for to catch leakage, I guess. I just be seeing people with them on. I forgot why they get them, but because I had them, I got them. I guess to catch any extra blood or fluids or whatever you want to call it. Look like blood to me, but I know it's fluids mixed with blood. But I got some Depends, and I also got, now I don't know if you should have the Depends and these, or the Depends or these. But I got some regular, some of the big pads, the long ones, to put on the incision sites to catch some of the blood as well. And then, you know, some of the kind of like tape and stuff to like tape them on or keep them on. Although the faja should keep them in place, you might just still want some medical tape to be able to like keep them in place. I got some Dial soap. I got some alcohol wipes. Latex gloves. Mask for just in case somebody who didn't grab their mask. Y'all know they say we can't come in here without no mask. Or y'all know I got these open wounds. Don't come up in here, you ain't got no mask on. I ain't got time. Masks. I got some of these pre-moist and washcloths because they say you can't take no bath, and I gotta be bathing. I need to bathe. So you get some of those to wipe yourself clean and all that until you can actually get in the shower and clean yourself. I have a BBL pillow that's in the package, and I'm just not going to take it out yet, but y'all know what they look like. It's very hard and seems very uncomfortable, and I really just don't know how I'm going to I don't know how I'm gonna sit on this thing. Because it's real hard, but it gotta be done because it's gonna be a while before they say you can sit down, and I can't be messing up. I done already invested too much, so I'm gonna have to figure something out with this BBL pillow. I got the Ornicare gel for bruising, swelling, pain, muscle pain, stiffness. And a lot of girls get this. They say they really like it. And so I'm hopeful that it helps me out too a little bit. Because I don't want to do a whole lot of pain, but I guess we'll see how that goes. And I told my sister she could record me, but I have to let y'all know because I don't want to do too much pain and be looking crazy. Back situation. And this is just triple antibiotic ointment for, like hydrocortisone cream, something like that. For when we get back home, and I may or may not get more massages or purchase more massages, but or I may just have my hubby do them, or I may do them. But I got a muscle roller stick to just kind of help with the at-home massages, to kind of keep the lumps and bumps and all of that kind of stuff to a minimum, and just kind of keep everything smooth. So I kind of got that, and I got a tape measure so I can see where I started and see where I end up. And that's pretty much it. I mean, anything else I'll show y'all next time. I did get a zero gravity chair because I saw a video, and I can't think of the young lady's name, but she got a zero gravity chair, and she cut out a hole, and they kind of expensive. So I was like, dang, I don't want to cut no hole in it, but she looked so comfortable. She cut a hole in the seat, and then she lined it with this padding. I got the padding. And she cut a hole in the padding, and then she lined it again with like a sheet, some type of fitted sheet of sorts, and she cut a hole in that, and she sat in it, and her bottom was out in the bottom, but she was so comfortable sitting up in her padded chair. And I want to do that, and so I got all the materials for that, and I'm sure I'll make a video showing you how me or my husband, will create that, because all of that stomach laying down and all of that for weeks and months, I can't do that. I'm not built for it. I already been having back problems. I cannot lay on my stomach the entire time. So, and every time I looked on there to get a one of the BBL mattresses, they was always gone. They were always gone. Like as soon as I looked, so I was just like, forget it. And then I looked on there to get that like that floaty, that avocado floaty, and my mom was like, girl, if you going to be having this surgery, you need to just go and get what you need to be able to be comfortable and just pay the money. So I looked on there, but every time that doggone BBL mattress was gone, sold out. So I just went ahead and got that zero gravity chair I saw the other girl get, and I'm going to make that same I'm going to recreate what she did, and I'm hopeful that that's going to grant me a bit of comfort during this time that I'm indisposed, because I can't do that stomach sleeping. Y'all some good ones. The ones that just went the whole time just on your belly and on your knees and all, y'all some good ones, because I can't do it. Cannot. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think that I am. And if anything, I can just jump back on and share with you guys if I forgot something. But those are the prices of what I paid for. Like I said, we're going to be going on down there November 4th, and we'll be down there through the 10th. And yeah, we will we'll gonna pray that everything goes well, and you guys out there watching, send your girl a prayer too. You know, all prayers matter and they help. So, but it's gonna. I'm prayerful and I'm hopeful and I'm pretty sure that things are gonna go the way they are supposed to go, and things will be fine. So, with that being said, I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.